So. What brings you here? Ah, I have just the thing for you.
Hey there. See ya later. Later.
I am out of range.
thunder. Farewell.
Loktar! For the Horde!
of range. I need to get closer.
What is it? Beware, Lily. This had better be good.
Joana, you're doing a show?
Off me! No!
Joana, we're doing a show today.
Not really a show.
You said you'd do the show.
Dude, you're not Scorsese, man. You're just a noob.
Jared, if you don't get up, Mom's gonna freak.
Mom's like a noob, man. Don't worry about Mom. Mom's like using like a 3-doser build.
I am the ownage, bitches.
Pure orange.
It's a tough life sometimes, right? Just gotta like, you're always on the go, right? And some people like, you know, they like get up and they like go to work and it's like rock, but you know, that's not very stressful, right? They just like go to a job. You know, I gotta make sure, you know, I'm still number one, right? I gotta practice and, you know, it's just not easy sometimes, you know? You're up all night on the news, you know? Expect you to get up, you know? Why on the floor?
That's a cool shot.
Yeah.
Cubic. It's like Cubic.
Who's Cuba?
Like Malcolm McDowell style. Cubic.
Such a noob sometimes, Carl. It's like my show. Just gonna make the show. You know, I'm like the star and stuff, right? And like, and my roommate Kyle's like on the camera. Like you can't see him because he's like holding it and like pointing at me and stuff. My name's Jeremy. You might know me as like the owner. I just like, you know, that's like what I do. I guess the point about the show and stuff is to like kind of like, you know, it's just to kind of like help people, you know, like own noobs. Most people are noobs, like a lot of like, you know, a lot of people think that, right? And it's true. And so I just thought, you know, we make the show and, you know, we help them out, you know, show them what I do and how I do it. Like, I don't like just rip straps. You know, I like make them up, right? Sometimes I'm like 4 workers that way, right? And then like 3 workers that way, right? Instead of like 2 and 3, right? Or something like that. And, you know, I kill one technical, right? Because like, you know, I just got the micro. Yeah, actually did it. Should I take top? How like higher than this guy? I should like, you're such a noob. Man, there's pressure. It's all, you know, it's a high stress lifestyle for, I just do it for the love. Lol. Lol. That's like a joke, right? That's like a joke. This is my computer here. It's pretty good. Myself and stuff. That's how I got it. Kyle bought his camera too, that's how he got it. So, you know, if you want to be like pro, right? Like when you get up in the morning, like, you know, you gotta check CNC replays like first. I've like known people and stuff that have had like, you know, like jobs and stuff like that. You know, they wake up in the morning and they watch like CNN replays and stuff. And you know, I just don't like that because I think that's fake, right? Like on CNN, it's just like kind of like what the journalists like thought like happened, right? You watch like the replays, right? Like on CNC replays, and that's what like really happened, right? You get the whole you know, like perspective and stuff. But on TV, all they show is like they'll show a burnt out Humvee, and you're like, what happened to the Humvee? You know, you're all like, where's the RPGs? It's all about like terrorists in the bush and stuff, and I'm like, I'd rather see a good GLA game, right? You know, sometimes I think like USA is kind of noob, right? Oh, USA, oh, I guess they like curled up for like 50 years, and then they moved over to Alpha Wars because they're like total noobs, right? Sometimes I'll come to like just hear our discussions, right? And you'll find top USA players. Hello. Hello. Because, you know, it's like RTS, it's just about like thinking, right? You know, I'm always like making strats and stuff. You know, I get up in the morning, sometimes, you know, I get like all like build a software on, you know? You know, there's so many movies in the world, right? And like, you're like, how many have I owned? I own movies. Big like smoked meat sandwiches. It's only for pros. Like it's like a pro meal, right? That's what I'm talking about. Bunch of noobs here, right? You'll get this a lot sometimes, right? Like, what happens is that, like, people get all upset because trying to imp so overpowered, right? You see these people over here, man. Look at these people over here, right? I'm just gonna go over and let them know that, really, they just have to counter them with like Thompson, right? Get some rebels, some quads, and some RPGs to crack the shell, right? There's no worries. So I'm just gonna clear this up, or I'll be right back. Right? That's what I'm talking about. What I think I'm getting at is that they want IMP army replaced by maybe a Tibetan army in the game. China IMP is for noobs. China IMP is for noobs. See, here we got the admins, right? And the admins are totally on our side too, right? They're just making sure that, you know, like, it doesn't get out of hand, right? It's like, you know, maybe people start talking foul language or something, right? Then the admins will come in and post down, right? And, you know, you just have a duty, right? Like as a pro gamer, you know, you just gotta do what you do. It's like, you know, it's not really like noobs' fault that they're noobs, right? It's like, you know, they're just like noobs, right? I like dogs and stuff. I kind of miss them because, you know, they used to be like an RA2, right? And I always thought that they should like put them back in gens and stuff. And I was really good at like microing them. She joined the protest, right, against China IMP, but she thinks dogs should be put in. That would be a good counter, and I think it's not a bad idea, right? Nice hottie walking in now, you know what I'm saying? She totally dated me, man. Like, she knew like the skills I had, you know? She'd be all like all over me, right? I get that a lot from, you know? Not kind of like actually anything, but if I'm like micro on like 3 fronts, right, then they're gonna know, right? I think I know how that translates, right? She wants me. just like follow me now and stuff, right? I get that a lot. Sometimes I just like to walk, right? Just kind of like around, because like, you know, it's like keeps you grounded, right? Because like sometimes, you know, after like playing the Clan Wars, right? And you win like so much games in a row, right? You just kind of forget the little people sometimes. You know, like not many noobs like know this, but like when Westwood was like designing like RA2, right? They would like they draw maps out like in the sand, right? So sometimes when I'm like working on some strats, maybe like a new build order or something, right? I'll like come to Sandwalk too, and I'll like you know, like draw it up in the sand, kind of like Westwood.
An establishment shot.
What's establishment? Dude, what's establishment? Is that like I'm like a smart guy, right? You know, sometimes people ask me, you know, like, what's your religion and stuff, and I'm like, you know, it's like RTS, and they're like, what's that? And I'm like, you know, it's kind of like Buddhism. You know, some religions, they all like get in there and like kill people, right? Kind of like first-person shooters, right? They're just like about getting in there and killing people and stuff. And then there's some religions that are just like, you know, give us all your money and your time and stuff, right? So they're kind of like MMORPGs, you know? Not much there, just about lots of money. And, you know, I just think Buddhism is kind of like sit back and think a lot, right? So I'd say I'm a Buddhist. Yeah, I'm a Buddhist. You still following me? Oh, we've been trying to walk up and down the street, dude, for like 10 minutes.
Oh man, I'm getting a good shot here. Yeah.
You guys are gonna get the idea, right? I'm like walking.
No man, this is like Travolta, like Saturday Night Fever style.
Yeah, man. Travolta's kind of like a noob though in that movie, doesn't he? You know, that's pretty much what I gotta say. Gotta get to work now and gotta start owning some noobs. Kind of feel myself noobifying already, right? Kind of losing it, so put up some gens and you know, if you see me online, maybe be like lucky enough to like be owned by me, right? You know, who knows? Because you gotta keep your skills up, right?
I am out of range.
How? What can I help you with? Strength and honor.
Loktar! What do you need? Farewell.
What do you need? May your blades never dull.
Strength and honor.
How you doing, man? See ya later. Okie dokie.
Loktar.
Sug. What do you need? Stronghold. Dabu.
Relax. Be seeing now. What you want?
Blood and thunder. What can I help you with? Blood and thunder.
Speak, friend. Mogra! Farewell.